Good morning, this is Sheila Truelove, and I'm speaking out to my Tubies and my Teletubbies. And I was just listening to one of Derek Jackson's videos, which I absolutely adore that man. As all of you know, I speak so highly of him in all of my videos. Not all of them, but whenever I uh, have him around, I speak highly of him. But he had this video on in terms of this female who, on one side, she's all dolled up and looking amazing, and then on the other side, she's has, she's at work, so she took off all the glamorous things and the wig, the makeup, the whatever, because Monday through Friday she works a regular job and she has to look a regular way. And then on the weekend, she gets herself all dolled up and she looks amazing. And so you have a lot of people who feel that, it's okay to get upset with her or lose interest in her when she's looking her regular, when she's, looking her regular. So my thing is, I wanted to make a video for this when it comes to a lot of the males out here. They talk about when you met her, she had her hair on, she had her nails on, she had her face through there, and then later on down the road, you see her and she's looking all busted, or not even busted, she's just looking like her regular self. So my response to that is being shallow, superficial, and I think about what the Bible says about looks. Looks are not important because the way a person looks today, they may not look like that next year, next month. Why? Because things happen. Things happen. You have some people who, when you met her, she may have been a size 12 or a size 10, but then she got ill and she had to take certain medications. These medications, a lot of these medications have steroids in it, and it causes some people to blow up or put on weight. Now, if you was with this person for the right reasons, instead of shallow, superficial reasons, and please, I don't want to hear anyone talking about how visual men are and all of this, because first of all, you have a lot of females who are visual too. And I know hundreds of them. Because to be honest with you, I know millions of people. I've come in contact with, whether it's personally, or whether it's through the internet, or whether it's through the emails that I'm getting and the phone calls. I have literally met millions of people, lots of women. And you have so many females who are very shallow, superficial, and just as not so bright as a lot of these males. So when it comes to the body and the looks, those are the last things that a person should care about because those things change. Now, I was reading a lot of the comments that was on Derek Jackson's channel when it comes to about looks. That's like catfishing. That's like being a facade. No, it's not. First of all, you have no business basing things off of the way a person look. Now, if you met this female, let's just say, hypothetically speaking, you met her on the weekend when she's looking her best. She's looking like a doll. And you guys start hanging out. And you realize that you like this woman's personality. You like her character. You like the way she carries herself. You like the way she speaks. You watched her behavior and how she interacts with people in public. Like I said, how she carries herself. That's what you should be focusing on. And then you see her on the weekday and she's like, let's say she's driving Uber, or she's driving she works in a factory, or she does something else, and she's not dressed all glamorous like the way you met her. And then all of a sudden you lose interest in her. You know what? If you can't take a person at their worst, then you don't deserve them. You don't deserve them at their best. You don't. Now, I was letting them know on Derek Jackson's channel, if men get to be that shallow and superficial, then women, we need to start being shallow and superficial too. Think about it. When you met him, he didn't have erectile dysfunction. He had his teeth in his mouth. His body was muscular when you met him. Now, all of a sudden, he's developed diabetes. There goes that erection. He has high blood pressure, another erection, erectile dysfunction. Oh my God, what happened, honey? You went to the doctor and they said you have prostate cancer? Now he has to get radiation on his prostate or he has to have it removed. Guess what, girlfriends? You know how you like to have sex spontaneously and you be in any or every room and you just like to get it going whenever you feel like it? Those days are over, sweetheart. Now he has to take a little blue pill to get his artificial erection. We have to wait until that pill kicks in. And then by the time the pill kicks in, you're out of the mood. But you see how we all could get shallow and superficial up in here if we want to get stupid. So my point is men need to stop doing that. They really do. Now we understand about attraction and all of that stuff. Look, if you met me and I look really dialed up and you and I hang out on the weekend and every weekend that you see me, I look great and you love my personality. You like the way I interact with other people and my kindness and how gentle I can be. You know that you like those things about me. So when you see me on the weekday, out of my makeup, out of my glamorous look, that should not make a difference. You see? Because if that's the case, like I said, the moment our men start to malfunction in any way at all, whether he got sick and now he's on medication and it's causing him to lose his erections, one erection gone after another, or when he does get erect, it's no longer like a lead pipe. It's like some Mr. Softy, whatever. Or even if he can get erect, he can't maintain it. So you know what a lot of women do? And people think she's wrong. They would say she's dead wrong. She got herself a side piece on one side and a boo on the other side. Her side piece is not losing his erections. Neither is her boo. Her boo and her side piece, they know how to maintain. Hello, holla. They don't have artificial erections and have to pop a pill and we have to lay back and wait for that to kick in. I could forget about if I wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and I just want to roll over and be intimate or make love to my partner. No, because he didn't take his little blue pill. So there that goes. I hope I'm making my point clear of what I'm trying to say here. Being shallow and superficial, that's a form of narcissistic too. And it's also a person who has not grown to maturity. Because when you are mature, you realize that things happen. What I look like today may not be what I look like next week or next year or next month. That's what maturity teaches you. But when you still walking around here with the child mentality and, oh, how big is her boobs? How big is her butt? What does her face look like? Yeah, okay. Yeah, you go ahead. And it's usually men who are like that, men who are shallow and superficial like that. Karma comes a knocking. Karma comes a knocking, girlfriend. So don't sweat the small stuff. These men keep forgetting. They keep forgetting. Oh my God, I have a prostate. I better watch how I treat women. Oh my God, especially if he's a black man. A lot of black men are suffering with high blood pressure, diabetes, all kind of things where they got to take medicine that kills all kind of erections. Also, their testosterone levels start to drop. And when their testosterone levels start to drop, their bodies are no longer muscular. They want our bodies to look so feminine and they want us to look sexy and hot. Well, how about this? I'll start to lose weight when you start to develop some muscles. Because a man's body, truth be told, a man's body is supposed to be muscular. Is your man's body muscular? What about that stomach he got, that pot gut? That's supposed to be washboard, baby. Even if he's thin. Just notice on television, even these thin men, they don't even have to flex. And you can see that they have muscles. How many of these men are muscular, have washboard abs. You can look at their butts and you could bounce a quarter off of it. Their legs are nice and toned and fit. No. But they want to put all this pressure on women. And I think women, it's time to flip the script. Let's start putting the pressure right back on them. And like I said in closing, if they can't accept you at your worst, they don't deserve you at your best. This is Sheila True Love. Thank you so much for listening. We'll talk again.